All right, welcome back here. Calling the Audible, Division A and B. It is, what the hell's going on today?
Time to start the show
I know.
with Mokan,
There we go. We'll start the show.
Bees Delaries, Stefano Berardi,
That's me.
and
There you
Eagle.
go. It's draft nights. We have not been drafted yet in the NBA.
Zion looking fine.
Yeah. He's got that South Florida thing going on right now.
Is that what South Florida thing?
South Miami.
You think that's him saying trade me to Miami?
Isn't he from Carolina?
South
He's from
Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Only almost half the country away. That country's so weirdly shaped.
Where?
I was thinking South Carolina to Florida, you think's a lot closer than it is, but it's like a 16-hour drive
Yeah. It's
or 8 hour. Or no, sorry, yeah, but 16, 14 hours.
so close, but yet so far. Speaking of that, the back-to-back games, a rare anomaly in the FPS schedule. Division B, Tats against BYOB, and Tats win 39-38. Stefano.
What's amazing is both games were decided by a point.
Yes, and last week's point was decided because of a early whistle on an extra point.
That's
And
because,
Alpha T's made sure that I knew about that, and they're like, "This is how we do things. We beat them by 1 point."
Carmen Polici sent me his article post. But you know, I was recovering from my typical Saturday morning haze, and it took me a while to get up to post it. And then he sent me an update, and
Look, they're doing a side-by-side comparison of the LeBron suit to Zion's suit.
It took. He sent me the update, and the update took into account the extra point. And he's like, I really gotta start watching the show before I read my article. So it helped the article be more informed.
Nice. I'm glad I could do my part because Alexi
Congratulations.
Clement wanted me to write in the article that they got screwed out of the point. I'm like, I'm not the writer. He's like,
But
"Just
you
put
had it written in
I
the
had it written in the article.
You
Yeah,
gotta
your
put it as a
social media
quote,
motivator,
though.
man.
Huh?
You put it as a quote, though, that Alexi Gomon said that we got screwed over.
Yes, he did say that. I don't know if Carmen put that as his article, but it was there. Yeah, so they redeemed themselves. And it was a good game to watch, honestly. 39-38. This is one of the very few games that I enjoyed watching this week.
Mm-hmm.
Every other game was a dud, for the most part. But yeah, Alpha T's they're a good team, and honestly, they have these solid players, which is funny because Mathieu Hull, who's used to one-handed catches and all that, so his teammate Anthony Lapointe took away an extra point with a one-handed catch in front of Mathieu Hull. Mathieu Hull was like this, like easy for him to catch it. And Anthony Lapointe just fucking jumps up, one-handed catch right in Mathieu Hull's face. And he's like, and then Mathieu Hull's like, that's usually my play. And I'm like, yeah, that is your play, but now he stole it.
Like Jesus, man.
Like
That's all
Jesus.
that for nothing.
So could Tats be caught now? They're in first place, up one against lightweight in Division B. Can they be caught for first, or are they now in the driver's seat to take this home?
Now
and
they
be
could
number one
they
seed?
could definitely be caught for first, but they are. I'm surprised that they're doing this well in B.
I'm not.
They have some play, but these guys they don't really play these positions in the higher divisions. Jesse Dupuis played in the higher divisions, but as a defensive player.
Well, but
Now he's quarterbacking.
he's
Mind you, it depends
in
level.
Division 3 already.
Yeah.
He was moderately successful,
Yeah,
and the team he has now is better.
yeah, because he had Mike Pierre saying that this week JD Chevalier stepped in. So I mean, those are some good players
but
to ask for help.
The also the lightweight thing is starting to end. Like
Yeah.
Simone
That
was
magical
playing out
run
of his mind.
of grabbing a bunch of people from the streets or
The
unknown
beginning and
talent.
the end is here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over.
because like
I
we
see them
know
finishing-
it's not sustainable, right?
I finished. They're finishing 5-5. What are they? 6 and
And
one?
and then they
5
and then they're gonna forfeit a final
game.
spot, playoff
Playoff
spot
game.
by not having a roster.
yeah, that's the unfortunate
And we'll see
truth.
Simone Dashie for the road show on August 11th.
Well, no, because Div C, because he has a stacked team that he built
That's
and
true.
violated the cap.
They're gonna be like bounce down the playoffs, man. He'll be in the road show.
Yeah,
Mark my words.
That's
It's a 9-hour jaunt. How many hours is the road show this year, Eagle?
Eagle.
From what time to what time?
Is it one day?
No, it's earlier. Check the schedule. I think it's 1 o'clock start.
No,
Yeah,
So
I'm at the
we're
Rogers Cup,
getting there the
actually.
night before. Sleeping bag, we'll spoon, shotgun, small spoon.
I was just about to ask that question.
It's obviously me.
Yeah,
I need protection. I feel vulnerable.
the Eagle's your best protection.
Absolutely.
Eagle, what time we start at?
We start at 1 o'clock.
That's
and
what
we
I thought.
finish at 11.
I'll be there for probably
It's 10
5,
hours.
6 because I'm at the Rogers Cup actually. So.
Where's the Roger Cup?
Eagle is so good at protection. When having sex, he never needed a condom because they just wouldn't have sex with him.
You sure he wasn't?
Oh
shooting
man,
blanks?
can we get a screenshot of Eagle's reaction right now? He is like, my God.
Are you sure he wasn't shooting blanks?
Eagle looks like he's.
I'm pretty sure all the candy he's eaten has made him shoot blanks.
Yeah, just like infertile.
They're sugary blanks.
That's
They're
terrible.
sweet blanks.
They're sweet blanks.
Sweet blanks.
They're still blanks. They're not very useful.
No. Okay, so Tats, they are 4-1-1. Look, Dabods, lightweight, are still within range, but again, Tats, I think, are in the driver's position to be the one seed in the playoffs, which would be remarkable because, again, this is a team that's kept on moving up and up and
Yeah.
up, and they've proven their
But
worth
again,
so
they've
far.
improved along the way. And,
Yeah, they
and
have.
Jesse Dupree, I remember the first time I saw him throw, it was comical that a guy that jacked threw the ball that softly. And he's improved his mechanics, and he looks now the part.
Looks like Tarzan throws like Jane initially. You can't sit
No,
with
he
us.
throws Jane.
He throws Jane,
Yeah.
yes.
If
You can't
Jane's
sit with
name is
us.
football.
Is that
Because otherwise
accepted
it'd be
these days?
inappropriate.
Is that accepted these days?
What?
He throws Jane. Is that
No,
accepted these
that's
days?
not acceptable.
No, but the ball's name is Jane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes
Wake
sense.
up.
See, that's the picture I was talking about.
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
sad.
How would
I
you
felt
feel if you were him?
Kind of happy. I'm not big into being like the center of attention.
But you are the center of attention.
I know, but I hate it.
That doesn't make
My
any sense.
persona likes it, but Pease
Alright.
likes it. Paulo hates
Hey,
it.
by the way, our boy Matthew Schneider's on TV.
Yeah.
You can't sit
He's
with us.
not on the field.
No, he's not. He's on the sideline court. You can't sit with us slicing through the Braves on the last place stop to win that football game, a thriller. Doesn't
could
solve
easily-
anything because they're still
That
within
could
one
easily be
game.
a finals. There, that's probably the final.
I think that's what we want. Selfishly speaking, here we don't want the outsiders involved, but it's
Do you want NR?
yeah, I like NR.
So then you would prefer
But I think
NR?
the majority wants a Braves. You can't sit with us final.
because those are the teams, right? Those are the
but
main
there's no
teams.
separation though. It's only one
Yeah, I
game
know.
gap now.
And they played
for-
each other.
That's it. It's a one game lead now for you can't sit with us over Braves and outsiders. So in reality, there wasn't really you can't sit with us can lose the next 2 games and be in 3rd place.
That's true, but
Yeah, it's not
that's
gonna
3 or 4. So I mean, doesn't really matter.
What does this one do for Alex Holloway and for you can't sit with us?
Well, I mean, it kind of helps, right? I mean, like they could probably, if this is indeed the matchup at finals, they could probably be like we've beat them in the season, yes, but this is playoffs.
What
It's a
hap-
different game. We got to stick to what worked, and then they could work with that and make it good.
What it does is it shows you can't sit with us. We can beat Braves. And if for a guy like Alex Holloway, who's moved up,
Oh, Wojbomb.
Wojbomb.
I'm being interrupted.
The
Let's go. Live
Celtics
report.
number 24 and 33 in this draft for Thibault.
So traded for a thigh?
Okay, Woj, and we'll get the pick right now as
Thibault.
Boston and Philadelphia, longtime rivals, now working together again as they have on draft night in the past. Here's the commissioner, Adam Silver.
Oh, here we go. Adam Silver. Celtics traded for a thigh.
With the 20th pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Matisse Thybulle from the University
Thybulle,
of
what's that?
Washington.
A
Okay.
great defender. The
basically,
Naismith
Wash said this would be the
Defensive
pick and he's
Player
getting
of the
traded.
Year, Mike Hopkins, head coach.
All right. Thank you. As you're saying before.
Concluded.
Thank you.
I didn't actually include my point.
I mean,
so
I feel like you just started.
I went,
your
I,
point,
went
so
for,
it's not
I went for the joke. No. Now, in this season, Alex Holloway has defeated Kevin Wyeth's team, and he's defeated the Braves.
Who has a better roster though?
he has the best roster.
He does, eh? That's what I would think.
It's
Mo?
not by a lot, because
Mo?
everyone's
no,
good.
Everybody's
I
really
think
good.
it's a slim edge.
Slim, yeah.
But isn't it?
Holloway
I
is
think
his.
if Braves have their guys all out in unison.
Yeah. So,
it's
but
a-
you're saying a Holloway's team on paper would look better.
But
Yeah, it's
to me,
coin
what
flip,
this
yeah.
shows is Holloway is in the same tier as Joe Mayer, in the same tier as Kevin Wyeth.
And now here's
Period.
this opportunity to really.
And this is where I sit back and let Mo and Pease have at it.
No, I think we actually agree on this one. Do
Yeah.
we?
Here we go, and
Do we
just to
agree?
one up you, and go guess your point. Even though I agree with you, no, like
He's been insane for the last 3 seasons.
well, I think we passed for how many yards this week? Holloway, I think it was 260 this week. I think it was.
Could it be 280?
It's never under 2.
Could it
No,
be
Sean
282?
Abram passed for 270 in a
Oh,
loss.
yeah. Huh.
Sean
Okay.
Abram. You know why he only got 270? Because he threw a 30-yard bomb to AJ Gomes at the end of the first half,
Yeah.
and that was the difference with him and Kevin Wyeth's passing totals for the game. Go figure, huh?
Yeah.
Holloway's passing stats this week were what, Mr.
233.
233.
But so, last season, he threw 2,400 yards, 60 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 2,300 yards, 58 and 7 the season before. So like, it's like he was the best quarterback that we weren't paying attention or not paying enough attention to, and now it's like, okay, no, he's arrived, he's here. No, enough.
It's like Pat Mahomes a little bit here.
Sorry,
It's like Pat Mahomes
Yeah.
a little bit.
I mean Pat Mahomes got instant recognition.
Sorry,
so I'm
Eagle,
saying the
you were
opposite thing.
moaning about that. Why?
Moaning.
Exactly what P said, which is that he started off as a rookie, played a couple games, and got instant attention. So
That's
that's not the scenario here.
By the way, he's only 10 touchdowns away from 800 for his career.
That's nice.
So are we gonna do like a?
Who's
Should they do like a moment where they stop the game, give him the game ball, he waves to the 5 people in the stands?
There will
and
not
they-
be 5 film stands.
Does he know he's 10 touchdowns away from?
He does now.
That's a remarkable stat line. 800 touchdowns.
Who's this?
I've been saying
Holloway has 800 touchdowns.
800 touchdowns. Man.
Really?
Hall of Fame in February.
How long has he been throwing?
Yeah. Can we get this passing touchdowns in career, please, Eagle? If you don't mind. Thank you very much, Eagle. I just want to know who's got the most. I think Wyeth has it, but
Wyatt obviously has it.
Eagle, I'd like for you to get that number up first.
Mocon had it in his 25% season.
So now for this, you can't sit with us. The only way they lose is if they shoot themselves in the foot.
It's Wyeth with 1,555.
How many?
1,555.
1,555. He's
Yeah.
almost doubled up Holloway's totals.
Yeah, Marco Mathiotra's at 1066, Kastner's at 1040, Esdadge himself is at 913, Cutler 910, Lapierre 891, DeFazio 824,
But here's-
Moody 794, and Holloway 788.
But here's the amazing thing: he's thrown 152 of those touchdowns in the last 26 games.
That's crazy. That's like almost 6 touchdowns per game.
5.8.
5.8, yeah.
I mean, the sound effect would be better since nobody hears you clapping.
You
No,
literally
it's-
have that in your soundboard.
It's the sarcastic clap
Still,
because Mo did math,
Mo did
Yeah.
math. Mo's all about that math life.
mental math.
I mean, you
Yeah.
should. I mean, I'm
Steiner
proud
math.
of him. He
Steiner
did
math,
on the
man.
radio.
Steiner math, Mo.
It's math. It's he's put up some Pat Mahomes godlike numbers though, and
Yeah, but Kevin White's ridiculous, man. Who's gonna have reached 1,600 TDs?
he's not even done yet, Wyeth, right? I mean, he's got like another
Who's gonna
5 more
reach
years. at least.
1,600 TDs?
Well, maybe
Look at
Holloway.
the face of Stephen. He's like, "Who's gonna do it, man? Who's
He
gonna
needs to
do it?"
again?
So it's if someone
Oh, Wojbomb.
someone who's
Wojbomb.
young.
It's with Oklahoma City. I want to hear this.
23-21, OKC goes to 23. Memphis, Oklahoma City will also get a future second-round pick
Scrap.
from Memphis in this deal. At the top of Memphis's draft board here at 21, I'm told, Gonzaga's Brandon Clark.
Okay.
Fair
Stefano's
enough.
heart just broke knowing
Not
that.
really. I know Oklahoma City's not going anywhere.
Oh,
It's
your
unfortunate.
OKC Thunder pick is here now, is it not?
Huh?
OKC's picking now, no?
Well, no, it's going to Memphis, like
That's
you just
true.
said.
That's true. I just seen before, please.
I concluded.
Thank you.
Did you conclude for real?
I don't remember what I was saying.
That's okay. That usually happens.
All right, fair enough then. It's easy to forget.
So,
All
Mo,
right.
you're going to reach 1,600 TDs?
No. Outsiders flexing over dad bods. Spoke to someone the following day. Excuse me, from dad bods, and they were not happy with Sean Abram.
Ooh.
They thought they had the game in hand because they forced Kevin Wyeth to throw some INTs, and
AJ Goes was super happy about
But there was also a drop. I remember watching it. There was a drop on 4th down. Okay, keep talking. I'll
Yeah,
refresh
no,
my
How are we going
memory.
to figure it out?
like look, they had them on the hook in the first half. Look, I thought Dabos should have been up by a score at least. And when Kevin Wyeth throws 2 INTs,
Which is unlike him.
which is unlike him, but when he does, which is not ever.
One was
You
at the
should
end of
win.
the half where they couldn't really capitalize, though.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, it is context.
End of the half doesn't matter.
Like is like
Oh yeah, Marco Bertoldi. Marco Bertoldi dropped it in the back of the end zone
Yeah.
on 4th down, and that so they basically had the same amount of turnovers.
yeah, and I look at this game and I say, man, it's a wasted performance for Sean Abram. We've ripped him all season long about his inability to come up big when it mattered most. He had a huge game, but they lose by 1. Yes, Eagle.
This is why he will always be the 11th best quarterback.
That's true, huh? Can he snap out of this funk though and get himself back?
Well, honestly, he played well.
He did play well, but you sometimes
Like I watched Game of the Week like everyone else, and I was actually impressed. Like I thought Sean Abram
camera
would
work
get.
was good, by the way.
Sorry,
That was
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Rivay.
great job, by
Great job with all that sun and all that thing. Good
That
job.
was
Chris
not
Rivay is
easy.
a legend.
I honestly, I was impressed because I thought Sean Abram was gonna just melt down. I
I'm
thought
surprised that he kept up. They
yeah,
only
he
lost by
kept
one.
up. He
Sean
looked
Abrams is
calm.
the kind of guy that would see a guy like Kevin Wyeth across from him and just shit the
He
bed.
was like, "Oh, I have no chance."
He's like, you know what? Why am I even here? Let me just whatever. Let's get this game over with. This time he didn't. It almost worked. Apparently, according to most sources, it backfired because he made.
Yeah,
a
no. One
mistake or
guy,
whatever.
one guy I spoke to the next day was not happy. He goes, like, dude, like he had his, the sound of his voice when we were conversing was like, dude, like I don't know what to say anymore. I go, I don't know. I go, neither do I, because I'm not in the huddle, so I don't know what to tell you. And
Fair enough.
Look, I don't know if there's any dissension within the hierarchy.
I don't think there is. I just feel like
I think
they
there's frustrated.
expect more out of Sean. Than
Oh, here we
he
go.
gives.
OKC Thunder pick now. Eagle.
Going to Memphis. Eagle. Pick is in.
2019 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Brandon Clark
Good job,
from
Waz.
Vancouver and Gonzaga
Yeah,
University.
3 Canadians. Look at that. Look
All
at
right.
that. 3
Well,
Canadians.
Carlin Gay said on Hot Sauce Sports that there would be 3 Canadians
Yeah,
drafted the first
minimum.
round.
Yeah, minimum.
So just saying, maybe people should listen to Hot Sauce Sports.
Well, I don't,
Remember to
so-
like, listen, and subscribe.
It's a cheap way to just put it in there.
Yeah, I'm doing it every week.
Cheap way to do it.
Because who's gonna fire me? Me.
Yes,
So
you should. I know the perfect replacement for you.
Terry,
Mo knows the perfect
Terry,
replacement.
Terry, I like Terry a lot to be the host.
It's not Terry, by the way.
you've been listening to Hot Sauce Sports.
Is this happen? Is that Duke?
No,
that's
Peasy.
you.
That's Peasy.
That sounds like Duke when he's super high.
Yeah.
You have been
Well, that
listening
is what
to
I am,
Hot
though.
Sauce Sports. He's got like that old school, like like midnight hour voice kind of thing going.
As you're saying before, Stefano, about Dad Bods and Sean Avery.
Yeah, see, Sean, they expect more out of Sean.
But how can you expect more? Like he went
That's, I
toe to
know.
toe with
That's
Kevin
what I'm
White.
saying. He's playing very well, but
That's
there's
it.
always
Listen,
there's
I'm the
always
first
gonna be
one-
something missing for some
I'm the
reason.
first one to make fun of Sean. It's
It's
my
very
favorite
easy,
thing
it's
to do.
also very easy to
It's
do.
such an easy thing to do.
yeah.
It doesn't take much.
I'm lazy, so I like easy things.
Just mention one name and he's already like you're blacklisted.
Speaking of which, 2.5 Alcoholics got the win.
There you go. See, that's a
The,
perfect
the
transition.
return of
Up.
Joey Taylor
Little
takes over
weird
from
angle.
Carmen Palice, and we're saying I think we all said that
We
we
did
thought
say that Joey
he's a better
Taylor
quarterback
for
for this
that
team.
team. Yes.
And Joey Taylor goes 23 of 30, 209, 4 touchdowns.
Didn't miss a beat going to the Greek islands.
No, he
Was-
looked
was he in
relaxed, looked
Greece?
rested. Sorry,
Was he not in Greece?
he was in Greece, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who cares, yo? It doesn't matter what his
He
whole.
looked excellent
jet
in
lag.
that picture.
He
I
took
see
a
the picture.
picture. Eagle, put the picture on the board.
Get that picture of Joey Taylor in Greece and put it on.
And put Sean Abram next to him and see what happens.
Taylor
Yeah.
the
and
tape.
draw a crown on Joey Taylor.
Taylor the tape. Joey Taylor greater than Sean Avram, please.
Ooh.
Put all these things on the screen. You can
Yeah.
block our faces.
Use
That's fine.
Microsoft Paint, and you can get that little greater than sign.
I'm very bad at Microsoft Paint.
Are you really?
Yeah.
but there's so many faces here. I don't want to expose them.
Just cut off his
Black
head.
all them out.
Yeah, man.
Or just color over their face like you're covering up a license plate or something.
Exactly.
Redacted.
Come on, guy. Redacted.
Exactly.
Donald
so as
Trump
he's doing
steroids.
that, though,
Donald Trump steroids.
no regard. Can they make it a race for number 3 and number 2 in the debate
could.
playlist?
They could. It just. I think we all know there's it sucks when there's not that many teams in Division A.
But
And
going into the
The
season,
narrative is quite simple. There's 2 top end teams
Yeah.
and 2 slightly weaker teams, but the gap is enough that we know who the top
and
teams
that
are.
gap is Kevin Wyeth at QB.
Sorry.
That gap that you're talking about between 3 and 4 is Kevin Wyeth at QB.
Yeah,
He'll always have the edge.
they'll have the edge,
all
and
the time.
the top 2 teams are stronger
Yeah.
than the other 2.
Like going into the season, I'm like, okay, it's sold. It's gonna be UConn State with us or Braves first, or the other one second, obviously. Then outsiders, no, we're good. Yeah.
Well, let's not forget.
But
all
then outsiders will finish ahead
Yeah.
of no regard because they're the Kevin White.
Yeah.
Remember,
exactly.
all 4 teams make it to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they'll have the 3 versus 4 play-in game, and like I think for no regard, if all their guys, their Jermaine Lewis Parrish was there for them on Monday in
Yeah.
Papineau. I don't know if he's going full time because of his coaching commitments to the Alouettes. I'm not sure if he has that time to do the full 5
Okay.
and get himself eligible or not. So as we get the Joy Taylor, Sean Avram picture up in
You
moments from
forget
now,
don't forget the crown
yeah, or the greater sign,
and the greater sign
yeah.
and Sean Abrams' face.
We're not going to start until we get that.
There you go. You better
Okay.
get that right.
Now we have
We have a bunch of people and Joy Taylor in the back.
Yeah, Joy Taylor's right there.
There you go.
You could have just did that to begin
Honestly,
with.
you didn't have to post the picture first, guys.
You know what? If you just can you enlarge that picture again for us, please?
There you go. Look how great
Well,
that is.
the group photo, right? It looks like they're all smoking bongs or something like that. And you're just blocking out their faces.
You don't
for,
smoke
I feel
bongs.
like Mo doesn't know what a bong is.
I don't think he knows what a bong is.
I don't know.
Mo, what's a bong? Describe it.
Oh, it's one of those things, man.
What things?
I don't do bongs.
What thing? Well, why would you mention it
It's
then,
one of those
Mo?
things like sitcoms, mattresses,
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
chocolate milk,
A chair?
carton of water.
One of those things like a chair?
Oh, what happened? Where's the Sean Avon picture, man?
Where's the
Do
crown?
it. And put the crown on Joy Taylor's head. Ego, we're asking for one thing, guy.
All right, take his headshot, Joy Taylor, and put a crown on his head.
Please.
Don't give me middle finger.
Don't give Mo Khan slack. He doesn't know what a bong is. Cut him some slack, guy. Mo, no need to stress out, Eagle.
Yeah,
It's not
he's
like we're
stressed
live
out,
or
man.
anything.
He's stressed out. So
Why are you stressed out, Eagle?
he's
See, he
stressed
never
out.
answers me. What a guy.
Dirty
What a
Dogs.
dick move.
Their next two games are against Division 8 opponents. Are they done?
Yeah, they're done. They're finished. They're going to finish winless.
Yeah. I don't see a way they can compete at this point. And given the fact that they're going to lose the next two games.
It's disheartening, though, that they're going to lose the next two games.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because Jasmine Suns is getting better.
I said this from the start that they're not a Division B team.
No, but here's the thing. If Jasmine and Sons wins against BYOB, are they now more or less in the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah. Jasmine Suns have looked better each week. BYOB just needs to beat Dirty Dogs basically the last week to ensure their spot in the playoffs.
But
So congratulations to Div B on being boring.
Yeah, seriously. Come
Div
on.
B,
Division
Div
B,
A,
you're better than
all
that.
boring.
You are our only
we
hope,
tried.
Div B.
We tried talking about you guys.
Well,
We
no, but
thought it would be closer, but
Compelling
there
story.
obviously
The
is
story
no close.
going forward is how we're going to laugh at Simo every week as he loses the rest of the games.
That would be fantastic.
After going forward.
I would love that
He's
very
going
much.
4-6.
I would love that very much.
Yeah.
Compelling storylines here in Division B.
That's all we got.
That's all we
That's
got.
all we got.
That's all we got.
Well, are we still waiting for Eagle to do something?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the crown picture.
Eagle, do something, Eagle.
Eagle, please, can you put the crown picture?
Eagle, you have one job.
I mean, you're the artist of the show, you
Like all I need is one phone
Are
call.
we ready for games of the week?
No,
Not yet.
no,
Two-
not yet.
2.5
Not until we have that crown
Yeah,
picture.
until we go with the crown picture.
Crown
we're not
picture,
gonna
Joey
be-
Taylor. Trying to even do it.
2.5.
Do
Okay,
it.
as he's doing that, 2.5 alcoholics though. With Joey Taylor back now, are they now in the power position to move up and become a top 2 seed in the playoffs?
We want you to take a picture
Um,
of Joey Taylor,
Joey
put
Taylor,
a
and
crown
put a
on
crown
his
on
head,
him.
Look,
and put
so-
Sean next to him with a jester hat.
So I think Lightweight will fall, like we said. I think Dad Bods and Jasmine Suns are going to play better than they have moving forward. But 2.5 downs to see they have Outsiders next, then Dad Bod, back to back. So if Joey Taylor can prove supremacy in these two games,
I see that
It'll
game
speak
against
for
Dad
itself.
Bod's gonna be fantastic to watch.
and then Dream Killers end the season. So, like, if they split the series and beat Dream Killers, they likely would still get the 2 seed.
Yeah, they got their guy back, and they'll probably win out. Maybe,
don't think they'll win
maybe
out.
lose-
They're gonna lose to
they'll
Outsiders this
They'll lose to Outsiders. But you know what? You never know because Outsiders.
That's quite the clash of styles, right? Kevin Wyeth
Oh,
against
God.
Joey Taylor.
Oh man, who's more different, Kevin Wyeth and Joey Taylor and Sean Avery?
Well, I mean,
I
Sean
think-
Avery is more prototypical in the same.
I think
like,
Sean is closer to Kevin Wyeth
Yeah.
than
I know,
he
but
is
that's
to
what I'm
Joey
saying.
Taylor.
So basically, you're saying the more opposite is with Kevin Wyeth between Joey Taylor and Kevin Wyeth. Like the,
I don't
I
understand the
think
question.
Joey Taylor is on an island by himself.
yeah, there's no like P. You should try to be like Joey Taylor.
I've tried actually. My
Didn't
playbook
work
is
out.
based entirely on
Didn't
Joey
work out.
Taylor.
That's okay. Eagle should try and be him. Eagle, you're gonna try and be Joey Taylor. What are you doing? What a
You
guy.
know what he's doing.
No, I don't.
I've also lost what he's doing. I don't know.
That's okay. Mo, what are you looking at over there?
I'm looking at the picture right now, NBA draft. Look at that.
Who's that?
Grant Williams, Jay Billis, Daniel Jones.
Daniel. Daniel Jones. Is he gonna take over Eli Manning's spot?
Perhaps we'll find out. Eli Manning, is he more Kevin Wyeth or more Joey Taylor? Kevin
Nobody is Joey Taylor.
Lamar Jackson.
Wyeth. Lamar Jackson can be. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you
That's a
go.
good
There you go. That's a
That's-
crossover
Ah.
reference. Lamar
I'm
Jackson,
pretty,
Joey
I'm
Taylor.
pretty sure
there
Joey
you go.
Taylor's gonna hate that very much, but yeah,
He's a Dolphin fan.
because he doesn't like Baltimore.
He's a Dolphin
He's a
fan.
Dolphins fan. He has no hope, honestly.
Oh, here
Is
we
it gonna
go.
be
Here we go.
Fitzpatrick? No.
That's fine.
Where is the crown?
Where's the crown,
There's
please?
the crowd.
Where is
Put
the
the
crown?
crown, please.
And where's the gesture hat on Sean? Come on, Eagle. Hate
So,
is
but
a
in the
strong
meantime,
word,
you
guy.
could perhaps buy time and talk about topics related to Division A and B.
Which are Mo?
Well, that's it. We got through the topics. This week.
I blame Eagle for
Just
this.
pick up something so Eagle
I
could
blame
Yeah.
Eagle
Fight
for
time for
this whole
Eagle.
situation because he didn't do it from the start.
I know. As we're trying to buy time here, because again, this has been a terrible division this year.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you boys right now.
Who's a team we don't talk about much? In
Jasmine
the
and Sons.
We're
They were
talking
much-
about Jasmine and Sons,
Their
though.
roster this week was a lot better than they've been.
Is that their actual roster or is just a bunch of subs?
Alex Allbeck turned around to Microsoft Vienna and he said, "Why didn't you have this roster when we played you? Like, it would have been a much closer game, you know." And
that roster
they
wasn't-
look good.
But you know what? They've scored in their last 5 games, I beg your pardon. They've scored, in their 6 games, they scored 3+ points. They could put up points with the best of them.
No,
It's
they
a question.
could. They could. It's just
They
it
just
comes
can't
down to their
stop.
defense that
They
can't
can't
stop
stop
anything,
anything.
which is surprising to me.
The worst part is when you play against Fred Viens, you know what he's doing all the time, but like you're gonna have to make choices, and then he rarely makes the mistake.
Right.
So you're gonna make choices on defense, and I'm gonna take away this, but then he's gonna hit the next thing, right? He'll make the next read in the progression.
Right.
So I'll take away this. Oh, now the defense.
There's always going to be
open
something. There's always
you know?
he's always looking around. He's not forcing anything. He's just gonna.
It just looks so easy. for him.
It does. It really does. And even when he throws the ball, he throws it 40 yards. It looks like he's just like
He is tied with Joey Taylor, the most accurate passer in the history of FPL.
accurate pass. Where does Sean fall on that list?
Not far.
Sean's nowhere near that list.
Nowhere near that list.
No.
Actually,
They're
you know
both-
what? The
they're
playoff
both
game. The playoff game I
70%
saw
passers.
him. The
Oh, here we
playoff
go.
game-
We're back up. Here we
Oh.
go. Let's go.
Playoff game I saw from. There it is.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Look at
That is amazing.
that. Joey Taylor, Sean
That is
Abram.
amazing. Fantastic. Good job, Eagle. I'm proud of
Eagle,
you.
it's pretty impressive, man.
It is, man. Look at him, man. Not shitting the bed. Proud of
you
you.
should give
Eagle.
yourself a crown. for
You should.
All the great work
You
I
should.
did this in paint.
This is the best. I suck at paint, like I said
Excellent.
before. Excellent job.
That's very impressive.
You should keep that and put it as the flag plus.
Yeah,
Put that
keep-
flag
keep
plus.
that there.
Yeah, honestly, put that as the flag plus football profile picture.
Please.
Nice.
All right. It is now time for.
Games of the fucking week.
All right. here
Eagle,
we go.
come on, man.
Eagle, see the more.
Be more
enthusiasm.
professional, Eagle.
Please, Eagle. More enthusiasm, please. Let's go.
You never expect it from him. It's like a Trojan horse.
Yeah, like honestly, maybe he's bearskin. I don't know. He didn't touch.
Dirty Dogs versus #NR.
Oh,
NR.
Why are you asking us that question?
Outsiders, 2.5 alcoholics.
Ooh.
Outsiders.
Outside.
Depends if they find a roster, but outsiders, yeah.
Braves versus lightweight.
Braves.
Yeah. I'm going Braves.
Braves.
Is Simon Dajna going to take out the Braves?
Jasmine
if he
and
does, we're never
Sons
gonna hear the end of that.
versus BYOB.
Jasmine and Sons are going to win that
Jasmine.
game. Yeah.
Jasmine Sons.
Dream Killers, Dadbod.
Dad
Dad
bod.
bods.
I will go Dad Bods as well.
Yixwu versus Alpha T's.
That's weird. It's on a Brossard 1 field, huh? Marc Andre's getting the
Marc Andre.
Marc Andre's getting a field
What do you
1
see
game.
Brossard 1, guy?
Right there. Brossard 1, you fool. Can't you not read that?
No, I
Oh
see
my
the
God.
light is in my way, guy.
Oh, you
Oh, the last game. Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Hold on here. Before we go off air, I want to see the calendar for that day, please. What are we? It's 25th, right? Because we're not.
26th.
What the hell? I get Los Avocados against Texas Shorthorns?
Ha! What do I get?
Hold on. What time's that game at?
The last game.
It's at 10:30.
Oh, that's a Wednesday. Oh, do I work Wednesday?
Why?
Because
It's
there's
when
no
to
games.
see Wednesday in Brossard.
There's no St. John. There's no games at St. John. Oh, wait.
Also, he's got 2 fields on Wednesday.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm working that day?
Ha Well, I'm in Bois de Boulogne, so I'm going to see Dad Bod against Dream Killers.
Oh, man. I'm working that day. I know I am.
Nah, you'll survive. You'll have to because you're the other guy with the bag.
Yeah, so no.
So there you go. Unless you give it to someone else.
All right. Magic words, please.
Yep.
Sixers will send Boston number 24 and 33 in this draft.
Good night, Markel Fultz.
Bo is still on the field.